Next time you're sitting in a car, look at the edges of the windshield. There they are, a band of tiny black dots running along the border of the glass, gradually getting smaller toward the middle until they disappear completely. You've seen them thousands of times, in every car, every brand, every country. And you've never once thought to ask why they're there. Most people assume it's just decoration, some kind of design pattern that car makers decided to put there. It's not decoration. Those dots are doing something, two very specific things, and without them, your windshield would fail much faster than you'd expect. Here's the first thing those dots are doing. Modern car windshields aren't bolted in, they're glued in, bonded to the car frame with a powerful industrial adhesive called urethane. That adhesive needs to be completely protected from UV rays because sunlight breaks it down over time. Once the adhesive degrades, the windshield loosens. So, manufacturers print a solid black ceramic band around the edge of the glass, right where the adhesive sits, to block UV light completely. But here's the problem. Where the solid black band ends and the clear glass begins, you get an abrupt visual edge, a harsh, obvious line. It looks cheap and unfinished, so engineers added the dots. A gradient of dots that gradually shrinks from large to small, blending the hard black edge into the clear glass smoothly. Your eye reads it as a natural transition instead of a sudden cut. But there's a second reason, and this one is physics. Black surfaces absorb heat. The solid black ceramic band around the windshield sits in direct sunlight and gets extremely hot. The clear glass next to it stays much cooler. Two different temperatures, two different rates of expansion, right next to each other on the same piece of glass. That temperature difference creates stress. Over time, it can cause the glass to crack, starting right at the edge where the temperature gap is sharpest. The dots solve this by creating a gradual thermal transition zone. Where there are many large dots, the glass absorbs more heat, closer to the solid black band. Where the dots thin out, less heat is absorbed. The temperature difference across the glass becomes gradual instead of sudden. Less stress, fewer cracks, longer-lasting windshield. So those tiny dots are doing two completely different jobs at the same time, making the windshield look clean and keeping it from cracking under the heat of the sun. Something you've looked through thousands of times and never noticed was working. If this changed how you'll look at car windows, hit like, share it with someone who drives, and subscribe for more. See you in the next one.